Love this. A professional model before stepping behind the lens, Helen Tansey now spends her days making other women look and feel their most beautiful.
Here to talk about her new project, Tsundere Woman, please welcome Helen. Thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much.
I instantly said, do you get Michelle Pfeiffer all the time? Twinning.
I do.
So talk to us about how this started. With your striking beauty, you were always the object of the photo, but you found yourself gravitating towards the process behind the lens.
Yes. I just found it more interesting, and I remember when I was modeling, photographers would be calling out like F8, F12, and I was like, what is that? What are they talking about? And then afterwards I'd ask them if I could help them process the film, and I just found it more interesting.
Well, I mean, photography allows you to bring out the real person, and that's what you're doing with these photographs, right?
Yes.
That's what you want to focus on, who the person is, not how they look necessarily.
Yes. Yeah, I wanted to sort of capture their essence, and I wanted to show aging in more of a positive, inspirational way. And I feel that we're in a time where, you know, we're really focused on youth and beauty, which is wonderful, but hopefully we're all going to get old. And how are we going to get old? Are we going to embrace it and feel good about it, or are we going to feel sort of less than good about ourselves? So I'm hoping that this book will empower women to feel great about getting older.
You did a beautiful job. So there's over 40 portraits, all in black and white, with beautiful little messages alongside from women who do all kinds of work in all sorts of industries. How did you go about setting up this idea? Was it they would come to your studio? Were there any stipulations in terms of how you wanted to shoot them?
They would all come to my studio, and I would shoot them with natural light, and I wanted the photos to have sort of a rawness to it. I didn't want it to look made up, and I didn't want to hide anything. I just wanted to sort of be more of like the essence of who they are. And the only stipulation was that they had to let their age be known.
And some people said no, though, because of that.
Said no.
What were their like? Was it simply
that they were uncomfortable with it? Some of them are in jobs that they felt that if people knew what their age was, that it might affect that. So I just respected that, you know. But the amazing thing is that there were some women, like there was an actress in the book, Jennifer Dale, where she's 64, and she was like, no, I'm tired of hiding my age. I want people to know how old I am. I've earned this.
Because there is so much ageism in our culture, in North American culture, and it's so beautiful that you're celebrating beauty in all women of all ages and walks of life, including our very own Terry Hart. Take a look at this beautiful portrait that you took of Terry.
Yes.
So talk to us about.
That's one of my favorite photos.
Gorgeous.
I mean, Terry
come on up.
Come on in here.
Beautiful. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
But Terry was great when I reached out to her. It was like, yep, I'm in. And you're on it, and I'm not just saying it, but her photos is one of the most beautiful.
And I love your quote.
Yeah.
When you said about your age.
Yeah, I mean, the thing, I've never lied about my age, but my quote in the book is that there was a time that I thought about lying about my age, and the reason I didn't is because if I lie about my age, I have to lie about some of the experiences I have. Right. I couldn't have done all the things I've done in my life and then pretend I'm 35. Not that you'd believe I'm 35. So I've always kind of sung loud and proud about my age. I'm 47 now. The picture in the book is when I was 46, and I love that picture that Helen took of me. I look at that and I feel strong and powerful, and I look at it, and you know what's great about that picture is I look like my grandmother. I look like my maternal grandmother. My mom gasped. Yeah, it's a very special. It's a very special thing to be a part. I get a bit emotional because it's a very special thing to be a part of, and it's something that Helen really has done. And all the pictures in the book are beautiful, and I'm just so honored to be a part of it. Really.
Beautiful, T.
Yeah.
In honor of your grandmother, too.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, when you come from this strong lineage and you're here for another year, which means you get to experience all the joys, the laughter, and love that life brings. And it doesn't mean you have to be 25 and that's your prime. It's quite the opposite. You want to inspire young women out there, too.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, it gives them strength, does it not, essentially?
Deborah's waiting.
Deborah's
waiting in the wings. She's crying too. Wearing her Raptors colors. Good to see you, honey. Also featured in this book.
Crying from what Terry said.
I know, it was so beautiful. How come this was such an honor for you to take part as well?
I think partly, well, Helen is one of my oldest, dearest friends, and I don't like getting my picture taken. There's a reason I'm behind the camera. My tears. I have struggled with it. I have thought about you know, I'm not that comfortable. I wasn't that
What
comfortable.
page on? Did we want to find your picture?
What page do we know?
They don't have numbers, sorry.
Oh.
We'll flip
All right,
through
while
it.
we're chatting, you guys chat. I'll just look through this.
We're going to try our team.
It's beautiful. I mean,
I know, it's
you do
emotional.
feel vulnerable. It's emotional.
Absolutely.
And then because, I mean, I have a relationship with Helen too. Helen took some headshots of me many, many years ago. And so the experience of being in the studio and Chantel, did Chantel do your
Chantel,
makeup as
yeah.
well? Chantel did my makeup, my hair and makeup. And Helen has a great way of just like chatting with you through the process. Everybody thinks that a photo shoot is really fun and really, but it can be intimidating. And Helen's spirit really comes through. And, you know, being a friend. So, and then the images that you get back of yourself, it's you gasp because she is reaching something that is beyond just the surface aesthetic.
Yeah,
But
you
I
just-
also think too that when we look in the mirror, we just go, oh, I have wrinkles, or I have this, or I have that. We don't look at the whole picture.
Too critical.
And that's one of the things when we have photos is we can sort of step back and see the whole package, you know. And I
trying.
think that it sort of it strengthens us and it makes us see what everybody else sees too.
And that beauty comes very much from within and radiates outward at all ages, too. Thank you so much. Pick it up, everybody. Roger's still
You're in
looking
there, I
for
swear,
Deb.
Deb. I know you're in there. I saw the phone.
It's available now. Sunray is what it's
Thank
called. When
you.
you see this, do yourself a favor, pick it up. We'll be back with more BT right after this.
Thank you.
Thanks,
That was
guys.
so beautiful.